Hey everyone, it's Michael. Today we're going to be talking about just a random video to talk about. The trailer for the reboot of Are You Afraid of the Dark came out, and I didn't know this was coming. I didn't know it was coming this fast. Man, it looks pretty decent. I'm pretty surprised by what I saw in this trailer. It's about a minute and a half long. Apparently it's going to premiere on Nickelodeon sometime soon. I don't remember what it said. Looking at IMDb though, I'm really confused because it says on IMDb that there's 3 episodes planned for this series, but then you look at another thing called Are You Afraid of the Dark, and it says that it's coming soon, October 4th, 2019. But this is a movie. But the other thing that I assume this trailer is attached to is a TV show, like a limited series, if you will. I'm really confused on what it is. If somebody could clear that up in the comment section for me, please, I would love to hear that. But Are You Afraid of the Dark is coming back, which I knew this was coming back, but I didn't know it was going to be here this quick. It looks really cool. It looks really fun. Of course, my channel is based around Goosebumps, so I thought it'd be worthwhile doing a video talking about this video, or this trailer. And I'm really surprised by what I saw in this. We kind of have this potential movie-like quality, or potentially a regular non-episodic TV show that's also semi-episodic, where characters talk about a story at the middle of night. Of course, that's the typical premise for Are You Afraid of the Dark, the old 90s TV show. Kids would go out in the woods, sit around a campfire, throw some weird powder stuff on the fire would shoot up in the air, and they'd tell their story. Their little creepy short story for the night. That's what the whole episode would be. And it was always fun. You always got to kind of know the characters around the campfire stories. Not so much in the stories, but the ones surrounding that are telling the tales. And that's pretty much Are You Afraid of the Dark. But this particular story is taking a weird twist. I don't know if it's a reference to an old episode or something, but the kids that tell the story this time, mainly the main girl who tells the episode this time, or tells the story this time, the story happens to those kids, which is kind of weird. It's kind of one of those weird, bizarre ideas, kind of like a Goosebumps movie type thing. And I'm kind of curious to see how that goes, and if that's going to be a carrying onward thing, or if it's going to be like its own, eventually episodic thing, where each episode's its own story, doesn't really tie into previous episodes. I'm curious which way we're going with this. Looks kind of neat. It's very much focused on a carnival type thing, and it looks like in Hellfest, if you've seen Hellfest, the movie. It has a very much a kind of feel of that, and like Dark Ride, if you've ever seen that film, which is a film that nobody ever talks about. They feel a lot like those two movies put together. A very creepy carnival type thing, clowns everywhere, tall men with long fingers and stuff. It doesn't look scary to me as an adult, but I could see why a child would be creeped out by this, just like how I was with the original show. And Nickelodeon might do it, man. They might really pull this off. I noticed the one kid from It is in this. The Ben Hanscom of Stephen King's, well, the It remake from like 2017. He's in this. He was also in Goosebumps Chapter 2. Goosebumps Chapter 2. I'm sorry. I meant Goosebumps Haunted Halloween, or Goosebumps 2, whatever you want to call it. I got it confused with It, because he was in It. But that kid's career is doing pretty well. I'm kind of surprised. But he's in this as well, you know? It looks like there's a little bit of humor to this, too. I don't know, I'm kind of interested. What do you guys think about it? I'm really kind of surprised by how modern it looks. They have a lot of modern cinematic look to it. It's not so much cheaper Canadian feel like the old show had, which is interesting to me that they went the route they went. I figured it'd be a straight up type of, even down to the camera angles are different now, you know what I mean? Like, I figured it would be exactly like how the old show was filmed, at least the campfire tales before they open up. But no, they're not doing that. I'm kind of surprised. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I hope it's the October 4th date, or October 9th, whatever this is supposed to come out. I'm really excited for it. I'm looking forward to it. So far, I've liked the All That remake. It's not the best thing ever, but neither was the original show. But Nickelodeon's doing some good work, man, in my opinion. I'm really liking the All That remake, reboot, whatever. It's a reboot. It's not a remake. But I'm curious to see how this is going to turn out. I really want to hear other people's thoughts on this. I wish we had the original theme song. There's no telling that we don't have it, but the way it's looking, we probably don't. But they even had the logo with the little hand holding a match underneath the title, Are You Afraid of the Dark, at the end of the trailer. I thought that was a pretty cool little thing for us fans, because this is one of those things like Goosebumps, that it may or may not work with the newer generation, but it worked wonderfully with us when we were kids. So I'm curious to see how newer people kind of go about this movie, miniseries, whatever this ends up being. But what are your thoughts on Are You Afraid of the Dark's reboot? Put your thoughts in comments down below, guys. I'd love to hear what you have to say about it. I'm currently watching through Are You Afraid of the Dark on TV, like on my my Amazon Prime account. So I'm trying to rewatch the show. I'm really digging it. It's as fun and scary as I remember the old show being, and cheesy too, and stupid sometimes. but I'm having a lot of fun with it. I recently watched the episode about the giant dollhouse, and the girl, it's like in the attic of this house, and it's like behind a doorway that's actually a window in the modern reality. Really cool episode. If you guys haven't seen it, I recommend that episode a lot. Kind of creepy, really, really eerie. Would have scared me to death when I was a child if I had seen it then. But even so, what are your thoughts on the trailer? Put your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching. May the Lord Jesus Christ bless you guys today, and goodbye.